The question in today's discussion is, which one is better, speech or silence? The answer to this question would be, speech is always better than silence. You have been told and taught since millennia that silence is always better than speech. And we have observed that, and we have always taken it positively and followed it. And that is completely incorrect, wrong. Silence cannot be better than speech. Silence is the sign of death. Silence is the sign of regression. Silence is degradation. Silence is going back and not going forward. It is the speech which takes us forward. Speech is the sign of progress. Speech is the sign of development and upliftment. You may not be talking worth listening to sometimes, but that is the beginning. In beginning, you may talk nonsense, meaningless, worthless, useless, but slowly, gradually, you may be sharing, talking something worth listening to, something useful, productive, right? So, speech should always be preferred. Let the people say whatever they want to say. They might call you a foolish person, a stupid person, a garrulous person, a chatterbox. Right? That is their business. That is the business of society. They will do that. You don't pay attention to that. You don't pay heed to that. They will do their business. But you keep sharing. You keep talking. You keep speaking. Sometimes you will speak meaningless, but definitely sometime you will speak meaningful, and that is possible only when you open your mouth. If you don't open your mouth, if you don't speak, then there is no use of knowing and still not sharing with others, right? What is the use? You know a lot, but still you don't know how to share it with others, or out of fear you don't share, you don't talk, you don't open your mouth. That is equal to not knowing at all, isn't it? So if you know something worth sharing, worth speaking, you must open your mouth, and you should not care about the society. Society is always fake. Society is always a mask, and you don't fear society. Be bold, be brave, and go on talking your opinion, sharing your opinion. The people who are brainless, who are unthinking, they might call you a crazy person, but the ones who have brain, who are thinking. They will encourage you, they will motivate you, they will inspire you, they will praise your effort, they will they will admire your attempts, and you follow them. And those who try to discourage you, you ignore them. That is their business, and society will do that, right? So many a time what happens, people thinking that if we remain silent, we will be taken seriously, we will be considered important person, we will get respect. So out of this ambition or out of this thinking, they keep mum. But the reality is that, the fact is that they know a lot, they have knowledge of some or other field or some or other subject, so on some other topic, but just because what society will say, they don't share, and they are more bothered about their respect, about their worth, about their value among their friends or families or society. It's not like that. If you are really worthy person, deserving person, you can prove that through your speech rather than staying silent. Silence is the symbol of, as I said, it is the symbol of death. Yes, it is a symbol of mountain. It is just like a mountain and stagnant lakes. Be like a flowing water. Be like a stream, and don't be like a stagnant water. This is what I have to say when you ask me about which one is better, silence or speech. So my opinions are in favor of speech and not in favor of silence, because nobody has progressed, nobody has done anything remarkable, progress, development, just by staying stand still, silent. Progress is another name of speech. If the man, if the caveman had decided not to open the mouth, and if that caveman had not tried to speak, today we all would have been dumb and staying in the cave. Somebody has dared, somebody has gathered courage to come out of the cave and to speak, try to utter different sounds, different words, and that's how today we have such a progressed language, we have such a progressed thoughts, thinking ability. This is possible just because our forefathers, our ancestors, or the people in the previous generations have taken enough effort, right? And the ability to speak is a great bliss. And if you are telling, if anybody is telling us to control that, to put a full stop to that, that is a sin. That is a big sin, because knowing something and not sharing, not expressing is a sin, right? You don't bother about the society. Society is the worst thing, right? They never want to see you progress, they never tolerate you going ahead of them, they cannot tolerate to see you fly. So you must know this, and you should keep the society on the toes of your shoes, and live happily. Okay, listening to society and not listening to your soul, not listening to your heart, and not listening to your mind is tantamount to giving the key of your happiness to the society or in the hands of the people in society. And remember, this and only this one life you have. Okay, you cannot get another life, right? So this is a great gift given to you by Almighty. And if you are not using that properly, if you are using that in a wrong way, then it is a big mistake, and you are wasting your beautiful gift. You are wasting your beautiful freedom and such a nice life. So you have always remember, you have only one full and final life, and that is this life. So it is up to you how to make use of it. So be fearless, be beautiful, be happy, be joyful, and don't bother about society. Society is a very bad thing. Okay, so always associate yourself with like-minded people and be happy. The aim of life is to be happy. To be happy is better than to be thought knowledgeable person, respectable person, or rich person, right? Because all these things are gained after our birth. They didn't come with our birth, okay, and they will not come with us when we die. So what came with us? Our heart came with us. Our mind is something shaped by society. And don't live your life by your mind, but live your life by your heart. That is what I have to say, and you will be happy. Okay, these are the external things which we have to live here only. So what came with us? The heart came with us, and only heart will come with us. So your priority should be heart and not the mind. And society is far away. If society has to give you something that is only pain and suffering and no joy. Okay, society is a double-edged sword. You you don't pay attention to what the society says. You listen to your heart and live your life to the fullest. This is what I have to say, I have to tell you. Hope you got some answer to your question, that is, which one is better, silence or speech. Thank you.